So head to the left. Breathe out to the right. Breathe into the left. Breathe out to the right. To the centre. And then stretch up, clasp the hands. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hi. I'm choosing a good day. I know, because it's sunny. Just come in. You've got the corner all for
Is
you.
anybody coughing?
No, no, we're all good.
I had it in November, so don't worry.
It's nice to see you.
Isn't it gorgeous? It's so coming
It is, isn't it?
in. I thought I was going to be too cold. The sun's coming in.
It's nice and warm in here. So we said that we're going to do it in a much more relaxed, hardly talking, just to be less, in a relaxed fashion, hardly talking.
Yeah.
So just join me when you're ready. Centre, left, centre. Again, back to join me. Hands. Yes. So it's opening the kidneys to the lungs. Turn to the left. And turn to the right. And release. Root shoulders. And then just sway. Just shoulders. Just massage the kidneys. Winter is kidney energy, kidney and bladder meridians. And the fist with the right hand, left hand over it, press together. Down. Shoulders. Hips. The other way. And then waves on the beach. Tide goes out, waves come. Providing a swishing sound, which is really nice. Slide the hands down to the shoes. Straighten the back half. Breathing out, come in. Half lift again. Soften the knees and roll up. Hands up. Thumbs together. Straight. To the centre. Come through the centre of the hands. Half lift again. Curl in. Let's focus on the kidney rhythm. Half lift. Stay here as you breathe out. And rolling up. Side to side. And then you might have to get a mat, Julia, because we're going to come to line and do some work on our backs.
Do you want to go there in space?
Well, good.
Do you say? I just had thought that then you've got, because you've got the studio.
Are you sure?
Completely to ourselves.
Which is perfect, really, isn't it? Right. Just. And just lying down. Make sure you've got space above you. Just waiting for you. And just while we're waiting, just circle the ankles in one direction. And then circle the ankles in the opposite direction. And then extend the right heel, bend the right elbow and stretch the right arm up above you, relaxing the back of the right hand on the ground. You can stretch it out if that's good for you. Breathing out, turn the head to the left.
Is it the right arm or the left arm above?
Right arm above,
Right arm above, head's
right heel extends, turn the head to the left, away from the outstretched arm. When you're ready, breathe in and bring the head back to the centre. And breathing out, lower the right arm and relax the right leg. Extend the left heel. When you're ready, breathe in as you bend at the left elbow to extend the left arm above you. You can stretch the arm out. Depends how flexible you are, how you're feeling. And breathing out, turn the head to the right, away from the extended left arm. Breathe in, bring the head back to the centre. And breathing out, lower the left arm. I'm going to speed that up a little bit. Extend the right heel, and this time just simply raise the right arm above you. As you breathe in, stretch the right arm and stretch the right heel. And as you breathe out, relax and lower the right arm and relax the right leg. extend the left heel, bend the left elbow and extend the left arm above you. As you breathe in again, stretch the heel, stretch the arm, and as you breathe out, lower the left arm and release the left foot, left leg. This time extend both heels, raise both arms above you. You can join at the thumbs if that helps. As you breathe in again, stretch the heels and the hands away from one another, and breathing out, lower both arms and release both legs. Bend one knee and then the other so that both feet are on the ground and both feet are about hip width apart. And just start by swaying your knees from side to side. And you may want to make your feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Your hips lift off the ground as you sway, and you might find that your head joins in. Your hands can be palms down alongside you, or if you want to increase the sense of stretch, you can stretch them out like a T. If that's too strong, lower them to an A, or just bring them back to being alongside you. You can roll a little bit or a lot to the side. And then come back to the centre with the knees. Make any adjustments to feel comfortable. And then hug one knee and then the other in to your chest. So this should feel very nice in the lower back. And just rock from side to side, hugging both knees into the chest. And again, you can rock a little bit, or you can rock right over onto the side.
I've got a question. If you cross your ankles doing this, is that
That's
okay?
fine.
Yeah.
If you want to do that. Because the aim of the pose here is massaging out the back, but with a focus on kidneys and kidney energy, which reflects life's vitality, life's essence. You're massaging all the way around your kidneys and adrenal glands here still. You're also still creating space between the vertebrae and helping to ease out your lower back. And you're also getting some acupressure points at the back of the head.
on the head, did you say?
Yeah, at the back of the skull, as you rock from side to side, just where the head connects to the ground, you've got some acupressure points there.
Interesting.
And then just come back to the centre. Hug the knees into the chest. You might want to uncross your legs now. And as you breathe in, raise the left arm and left leg upwards. Extend the left heel. And breathing out, hug the left knee back into the chest. The right side. Right leg extends, right heel and right arm. Hugging the knee back into the chest. And twice more to each side in your own time. Now, strangely enough, I'm not going to ask you to do both legs because I think that pulls on the abdomen and back a little bit more. So I'm going to invite you to lower your right foot to the ground and just hug the left knee into the chest. If you want to look at your hips, then just circle your left knee in one direction. You can hold your knee with both hands, or if you want a bigger circle, then hold your left knee with your left hand, let the left knee drop out to the side, place your right hand on the floor to stabilise you, or on your right hip, and make circles with your right knee. You can make bigger circles. So the choice is yours whether you use both hands or just one hand. And then circle the knee in the opposite direction. And then, now using both hands, hug the left knee into the chest. And breathing in, let the left knee extend to arm's length, holding the knee. And repeat that a few times. A reminder that hips reflect where we're going forward in life. But physically, of course, they're so connected to our every movement. And arthritis is very much when toxins, stresses in the system, in the blood, don't get processed by the liver and then kind of deposit on the joints in particular, where you're not moving the joints very well, where there's stiffness, or where there has been a previous injury. And then support the left knee as you place the left foot on the floor. Both hands down, palms down to either side of you. And just sway your knees from side to side. And then keep your left foot on the ground, but adjust it to be comfortable. And hug your right knee into your chest. You'll find that as your body and breath settle, that sometimes hugging the knee into the chest, the muscles start to relax. And there's a subtle shift or an adjustment. And then choose whether you would like to use both hands or one hand to circle the right knee in one direction, focusing on hip health. And then circle the knee in the opposite direction. And just also opening the inner groin, and so circulation into the lower abdominal area is automatically subtly improved. And then using both hands, hug the right knee into the chest, and breathing in, let the right knee extend to arm's length. And repeat a couple of times. And then very gently support the right leg, perhaps to either side of the knee or under the thigh, to place the right foot back down onto the ground. Palms down to either side of you, and a couple of pelvic tilts, flattening the back as if you're going to lift your bottom, and then your tailbone goes towards the ground so that there's a little gap under your back. And just repeat a few times. And then bending the elbows, clasp your hands behind your head, and the elbows go out to the side. If you're stiff in the shoulders, keep the elbows slightly high. And as you breathe out, flatten the back to the ground, support your head as you lift up slightly and feel your abdominal muscles engage. You don't need to lift very far. And then just relax. Yeah. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, I find it impossible. I always do. I think my tummy's just too weak.
So flatten the back to the ground, tummy in towards the spine, perineum engages. Maybe just lift up subtle. I mean, I can't get my shoulders really off the ground. It's just a tiny movement to engage the core. So if you have back problems, quite often the core can be a bit weak, and you need both sets of muscles back and front to support you. Last time, breathing out, slightly lift, and then just release the head back down to the ground. And place your hands on your abdomen. And just take a couple of breaths here. And building on what we did yesterday, if you imagine sipping the breath in, holding it, breathing in a little bit more, holding, and then breathing in up to the top, and releasing the breath out in one go, either through the mouth or through the nose. So breathing in a little bit more, breathing in a little bit more, like blowing up a balloon, up to the top and breathing out. And just do that a couple of times. It starts to increase your lung capacity. It's like blowing the balloon up. You increase the volume of the balloon with air. And it's something that certainly the Royal Brompton Hospital uses for its pulmonary and respiratory clinics, taken from yoga. We can lose capacity as we get older in our lungs, simply from the point of view that gravity takes over and our muscles contract, everything goes down, and so you lose lung capacity. This is a very nice way to improve that. And then just release. Let that go. And then hug one knee into the chest and then the other. Holding each knee with each hand. Hug the knees into the chest. Here you can bring your tailbone off the ground if you want to, and then releasing both knees away from you. You're still holding them to arm's length. And just a few times more, hugging the knees into the chest. Let them drift to arm's length. So again, this is on the lower back. It's like kidney massage, adrenal glands, helps you connect to the ground. Very calming for the nervous system, pain relieving. It encourages blood flow all the way along the spine from the lower back, right, almost 3/4 of the top of the neck, head. And then just slide your hands down your shins and hold above the ankles. So it's almost like a seated, a lying Baddha Konasana. Your big toes vaguely are looking at each other, and you'll feel the strain in your inner groin. So this is connected to the lower lymphatic system, but also excellent for blood flowing to the lower abdominal organs.
Pulling the legs outward a bit, yeah?
So the knees go outwards like a butterfly, and
Okay.
you hold anywhere on your shins or above your ankles. And if that's too stiff, then just hold below your knees, and your feet won't have to touch. It's just encouraging that lower lymphatic aspect. And then just hug the knees together. Your knees now are together, and you're hugging both knees into the chest. And circle both knees together like one unit in a circle, one way. Focuses on the lower back, right at the base of the spine. And a little circle gives a different sensation from a bigger circle. So choose what works for you. And then circle both knees in the opposite direction. And then just relax. Almost, I can only describe this as a dead bug. Just shake your feet and shake your hands. It looks ludicrous, but it just shakes out any energy. And then hug the knees into the chest. And our time on our backs is coming to an end. So when you're ready, roll to the side, and we're going to come onto our hands and knees very briefly. For some cat-cow, and it also looks at the abdominal control in a slightly different way, which we will find much easier. So hands and knees in cat-cow emphasises the kidney meridian, bladder meridian, the head, which is connected to the winter season. Breathing in when you're ready, dip your back, look up. If your left neck is stiff, look down. Breathing out, rounding chin to chest. And just a few times to repeat. So next time you dip your back, just micro bend your elbows and then straighten them again and feel your lower abdominal muscles just tighten. Just try that again, micro bend your elbows and then straighten them. Feel your abdominal muscles contract. So if you want an easy abdominal tone, this helps. And then just widen your knees and come into puppy pose. Bottom up and stretch your arms in front of you as little or as much as you would like. Your head might touch the ground. Even here, tummy slightly in and perineum slightly engages. And then quarter dog, bend your left arm, cross your body, right arm extends. You can rest your forehead on your folded left arm. The more you bring your bottom back, the more you'll feel the stretch on your right side. And then switch sides so that your right arm comes in and your left arm extends. Quarter dog on the other side. And then sliding the left arm, we're going to come to sitting with our legs out in front of us. Flesh out from under the bottom. Those as if you read it. I know Carol doesn't have anything, does she? And Carol, flesh out from under the bottom. I'm just saying Carol doesn't have any excess flesh. Lucky her. So then, I did another Japanese detox. Took my file into the shower this morning and scrubbed, and I can still see a bit there. So just hands to either side of you, toes up and toes away. We're looking at circulation of the body. We can't see now. It's like driving. Sometimes the sun is so low you can't see. And then just circle the ankles in one direction.
I don't get in the sun at home.
So you're still in Wolsey Road. Circle the ankles in the opposite direction. And then rub, pat, tap, dry skin, rub, whatever, just boosting your circulation in your legs. And then just bring the hands underneath, doesn't matter which leg, one leg, and just gently move the leg. So this moves the synovial fluid in the knee. The knee is a very difficult joint, as you know, Julia, in any kind of operation and healing. This is a way of exercising the knee and just keep things moving. And then open your leg to the right, to the side. And you can, if you can bear to thread your fingers through, fine. If not, just stretch out under the feet. So that's the lumpectomy, is it Sue?
Yeah, across the balls of your feet, that's your lungs, yeah.
And sinus.
And sinus between your toes.
Okay. So that's why fingers through is quite helpful. And you can just circle your ankle in one direction and then the other. And then another lower abdominal focus is hugging right knee into the chest. Take your right foot off the floor. In order to hug it in, you'll have to bring your tummy in to sit up straight. And then just release the foot and slide it along the ground. Just rub your legs again. Circulation. And then bending up the left leg and turning it to the side, the other leg. Threading your fingers through, if that's bearable. Just circling. The same with your feet as for your hands. If you've got any arthritis in the toes and the hands as well, you can just circle the toe, just pull, circle one way and the other way, and just pull. The pulling creates friction, it disturbs any stagnant energy, any kind of accumulating toxins at the joints. It just frees them off. If you want to do the same with the other leg, which we didn't do, you're welcome to do that. And the same again with arthritis in the hands and in the fingers. You just circle the wrists a couple of times, and then circle the wrists another couple of times. And then just, again with your fingers, just circle, just pull, 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 and then hold. Just shake the hand.
Could you please? Sorry,
Just
I wanted it was local. I thought it might be urgent. But yeah, could you?
Circle in the other direction. Just pull your fingers. And just shake your hands. In Reiki treatments, at the end of the treatment, they almost mentally brush the energy out, any accumulated energy out. And then with your hands to either side of you, sit up and just slide your hands down. Lead with your chest and then just relax forward bend. Calming for the nervous system. And then slide the hands up, and you can either stay sitting where you are or come to a comfortable seated position. And just breathing in for the count of 4. Hold. And breathing out for the count of 4. In again, for the count of 4. Hold. Out for the count of 4. A couple more times, and your own breath pattern. And then let the breath fade away. And have a thought for the day, setting your intention. And then let that fade away. Hands to the heart, taking out a bow for yourself.